This is my job. I'm a comedian. I don't know if this is the best job I ever had. I think the best job I ever had was unemployment. That was a good job. Because I got like $300 a week, which doesn't sound like that much money, but for the amount of work that I had to do, that was a shitload. So, when you're on unemployment, they made me do one thing. You're supposed to be looking for jobs during the week, which I never did, till they called me up one day. And they're like, Tim, bring down the list of jobs that you have. And I didn't have a list of jobs, so they said, well, I'm sorry, but we're not allowed to give your unemployment check. So the bad part about it was I had to tell my girlfriend, I was like, hey, you know that job I had doing nothing? Well, I got fired, so. I don't know. Did I move in? I was playing bingo with my grandpa last weekend. It was kind of fun. It was at the VFW hall, and then it started to get a little bit creepy because the guy that was calling the bingo numbers started telling you too much about his life in between calling the bingo numbers. And I think certain bingo numbers triggered weird memories for the dude. Because he started off nice and innocent. At first he was like, B9, B9. I went to the doctor today. He told me my tumor was B9. Oh, 69, oh, 69. Last night, me and my wife, we tried, oh, 69. I-18, I-18. I met a Chinese girl online last night, asked her how old she was. She said, I-18. But when I got to her house, Dateline NBC told me, she be 15. So, I don't know. I think that's a good bingo. I'm not sure. I grew up in Iowa. I got a big family too. I got 3 brothers, and then I got 8 sisters. Yeah, that was hell. It was like half my life I thought I was living in a youth hostel. I didn't know what the hell. 8 sisters. That's like trying to use a bathroom when you live with 8 sisters. That's like going to confession at Catholic church. You got to knock on the door. Excuse me, sister, it's been like 8 days since my last pee. Let me in. And then you get in the shower. Women don't realize this. When a guy takes a shower, we don't need anything in the shower with us. All a guy needs to take a shower is a water. We don't even really need a towel. We can wag off like a dog if we have to. But go to a woman's house, open up her shower curtain, there's bottles lined up all the way around the tub, and each bottle does something different for each part of the body. I'm pretty sure the vaccine for anthrax is among those bottles or so many. And then you're a guy getting into a woman's shower trying to figure out which one the soap is. You're like, I guess I'll just start using bottles. Apricot face cleaner. All right, I'll rub a little of that in there. Now I got cucumber foot scrub. All right, I'll clean my feet. Never did that before. Peach kneecap cream. All right, I'll make that nice and shiny. By the time you get out of the shower, you smell like a fruit basket. I had to go change the oil in my car again just to smell like a guy. But I really didn't have a car, so I just took the chain off a bicycle and put it back on. Still, there's so many of us in my hometown. Everybody knew my family. I had the biggest family. I'd go to a grocery store. They'd come up to me. Hey, are you one of the Sullivans? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, because you look like one. Which one are you? And I'm like, I'm your 7th child, Mom, please. Let me get in the van already. I like this casino because I know where to go to the restroom at. I was in Vegas last month, and if you get drunk in Vegas, you got to remember which casino you went into so you know where to go to the restroom because they keep the theme going all the way to the bathroom doors. Like at the Paris casino, it says something like, Mesdames, Messieurs. I don't speak French. I'm not sure which one to go into. Either one you go into, they got hairy armpits. And it's really confusing when you go over to the Mirage because their bathroom door said Siegfried and Roy, so. Probably the worst one was the Circus Casino. That's like an old, rundown circus theme. So their bathroom said camel toe and hermaphrodite. Choose camel toe in that case. You don't want to see what's behind the other door. I drink up, by the way. Be careful, women. I don't like watching women get drunk. I've learned this about women. I've learned that if you can get a woman drunk enough, doesn't matter her age, if you get a woman drunk enough, she will pee anywhere. That's what I found out. You ever see a woman get so drunk stumbling out of a bar? You know she's about to pee in the parking lot somewhere because she's holding her shoes up in the air. Going, woo! Sarah, hold my shoes. I got a tinkle. And then when you do pee outside, every woman pees the exact same way. You get down into like this weird offensive lineman squat position. And then you push your knees together for some reason. You're like, whoo, oops, wait a minute. Sarah, hold my hand, I don't want to fall. I think I wrote your name. Looks like Sarah with a H. I'm not married. I don't know if that's a good thing. I think people are excited to get married. After about 4 years, not so much. I think marriage should be like the presidency. We should have a right to vote him out after 4 years. Like, actually, no, you haven't been doing so good this last term. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this new guy. He's been promising a lot of shit. You can run again in 4 years. You just gotta win your caucus.